oneself is the most difficult thing for an actor. Being a character is something you can hide behind, but being oneself is really, really the hardest job of all. And I must say, I think I do it fabulously.
Elmo's playing with his blanket, but then Elmo goes outside and plays with it some more. But then Charlie is skateboarding, and he hits Elmo's blanket. And then blanket goes up in the air, and it falls in Oscar's hair.
You got a great director, great writer, great producer, and, you know, it's a lot of fun, except for that Elmo. Boy, he gets a lot of camera time. I said, Elmo, give me an extra scene, but he won't. It's all about him. I give him little pointers here and there about my method. My method. You know what my method is? Get done as quickly as possible and head to lunch. That's my method.
Remember, have a rotten day. That's a major thing. And don't do what I do. That's why I can't live there anymore. I said, thank you. Then when they tried to throw me out, I said, please don't throw me out, and that really did it. Banished. But it's nice to go back. They say you can't go back. Grouches can go back. Yeah.
I was more intimidated by Elmo than anyone. I knew how famous he was. Yeah. I was frightened.
This man has worked with Streisand. He was more nervous about Elmo.
Much more nervous about Elmo. Streisand, piece of cake. Elmo is big. He's really big. And
he's tickling Barbara doll.
That's right? What I was going to say. There's not a Tycho has never gone after
Streisand.
Streisand, never.
No.
So it's a bit intimidating meeting him.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I found him very personable. I find him
fuzzy.
I find him fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
I find him very sensitive and concerned about the other people on the set. I've done a variety of kinds of jobs in various forms, various mediums. Working with Bug, Elmo, the Pesties, the Grouches, without a doubt, has been the most singular, pleasurable experience of my life. I have worked with humans. I don't like it. I don't.
We get along with Huxley. Everybody gets along with Huxley.
You have to get along with Huxley.
Yeah.
He's a very sweet, warm guy.
We love
very
him.
persuasive.
Love him. I love doing his toenails. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Hardly a bunion.
Gary who?
He's got large feet, though. You gotta watch where you are when he's walking.
Yeah,
there used to be 4 of us.
I don't know why people like the little
why
guy.
would anyone really like Elmo? I mean, he's cute and furry and he talks with a cute voice. I don't know, I can't see
I'm not sure.
I'm not into that whole third-person thing myself.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit in the whole Grouchland milieu, you know what I
That's
mean?
true.
I love Elmo. Elmo's nuts. Everyone thinks he's just kind of, cute little Elmo, sweet little Elmo, but Elmo is severely nutty. He cracks me up.
So, what inspired you to make a movie about your life as a young frog?
Well, you know, people always ask me about my childhood, and I wanted to answer those questions and let folks know what I was like when I was still wet behind the ears. I bet you folks didn't even know I had ears. But anyway, this movie tells my story, warts and all.
Did you shoot this in the swamp where you grew up?
Yes, I did shoot this movie in the swamp where I grew up, and actually I played myself as a 12-year-old. You're probably wondering how I did that. I wore special prosthetic makeup to play the part. Every morning I had to sit in this makeup chair for hours, you know, to make me look younger. Sort of gave me a perspective of what Miss Piggy goes through every day.
Now, do you come from a large family?
Oh, well, let's see. I was the firstborn child. Very responsible, you know. I had several thousand younger brothers and sisters. And, you know, I miss them. I don't see them as much as I'd like to. Let's see. There was, there's Angie and Artie and Aloysius and Andy and Artemis and Eustace and Eugene and Edward and Elaine and Mortimer and Mary and Millicent and Molly and Yolanda and Yo-Yo and Yaya and Yee-Yee. Well, Mom and Dad were kind of running out of names by then. Let's see. And then we sort of ended up with Zeke and Zachary and, and of course Shlomo. The Z is silent.
Okay, so tell me, what kind of games did you and Goggles and Croker play as tadpoles?
Oh, we played the usual swamp games, you know, leapfrog, hide and sink, pin the tail on the tadpole. Oh, and baseball. Yes, sir, we love to get out there in the field and catch flies. Never really caught the baseball all that much, but a lot of flies, let me tell you. You know, but mostly it's like you see in the movie. We just like hanging out, going swimming, talking with each other, being kids. I think that's sort of true in every species.
Now that you've grown, do you still see Goggles, Croaker, Blotch, and Pilgrim?
Oh, sure. I see those guys whenever I get back to the swamp. And you know, sometimes they even come out to Hollywood to visit me when we're shooting. Yeah, that's always fun. You know, we go to Hollywood parties, you know, two frogs, a toad, and a dog. We blend right in. Folks just assume we're some kind of rock group or something.
Kermit, which place do you like more, Hollywood or the swamp?
Yeah. I always get back to the swamp whenever I can. You know, it's so different from Hollywood. I mean, oh, sure, we have our rats and weasels there, too. But they're a lot friendlier in the swamp.
I'm just curious. Does Miss Piggy ever come out to visit you in the swamp?
Yes, Miss Piggy did visit me in the swamp, but not often and not for long. I don't know, I think she's allergic to alligators.
Did you encounter any, as they say, technical difficulties making a movie in a swamp?
Well, you know, when you're filming in the swamp, it's hot and sticky and thick with mosquitoes. But that works out great when you've got an all-frog crew, because they never have to break for lunch. You know, they could just open their mouth and there you go, craft services. Oh.
Do you think the swamp community will go Hollywood now that they've had a taste of showbiz?
Well, I don't know. You know, we like it simple here in the swamp. But they have started a Swampland Film Commission to try and convince Hollywood to shoot here. I think their motto is, come for the swamp, stay for the bugs.
Do you have any more stories about growing up in the swamp?
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff that wasn't in this movie. Like the time oh, and there was the time that Croaker... Oh, and who could forget the time Goggles and Blotch went to the... You know, I think you should just stick around. Maybe we'll get to tell you those stories, too.
How do you feel about humans now?
Oh, well, humans are some of the best people I know.
What was it like that first time you saw the town of Leland?
Well, that's tough. I mean, it's just a small town, you know, but it's sort of like going to Oz, you know? I've been to other places that were a lot bigger than Leland, but that little town will always have a special place in my heart. Next to the swamp, it's kind of like home.
Kermit, what does friendship mean to you?
Well, it means being there for each other all the time, you know, when things are good and when things are kind of scary, like in the movie. I think leaving the swamp taught me that more than anything else. And I've tried to have that kind of friendship my whole life, you know, with frogs and toads and alligators and bears and, yep, even a pig. Hey, guys, I kind of have to go now. I've got about 3 hours of makeup, okay? All right, thanks. Thank you. Well, the plot of the film, basically, it starts out with a character named Gary, who's played by Jason Segel, and Walter, who's played by Walter, and then there's Amy Adams, who plays Mary. And Gary and Mary are about to get married, or so Mary thinks. But Walter is kind of the third wheel, you see, because he's Gary's childhood friend. So they all decide to go to L.A., Mary hoping to get married to Gary, and Walter hoping to meet the Muppets. Well, as it turns out, in our movie, the Muppets haven't worked together for quite some time. And it turns out that an evil oil baron named Tex Richmond, played by the wonderful Chris Cooper, who plays this very scary and serious, is going to tear down our Muppet Show Theater and turn it into an oil field. But, of course, we don't want that to happen, so we go through a lot of plot stuff to make it not happen. We're just so thrilled that a whole generation of now adults who grew up with us as the Muppet Show Muppets can now meet us again with their own kids. I think it's wonderful.
Oh my gosh, the opening number, it's like this old Hollywood huge opening number. Starts out simply with me and Gary brushing our teeth and turns into this huge number. Everything's great, everything's grand. I got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand. Everything is perfect. It's falling into place. It's actually difficult to dance sitting down. I can't seem to wipe this smile off my face. Oh, God, I hit my chair. Sorry. I'm going to not do that now. How much of a fan am I? Okay, look, I've been waiting for Disney to release seasons 4 and 5 of The Muppet Show. I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. I need seasons 4 and 5. Are you listening, Disney? Seasons 4 and 5. I have every Palisades Muppet figure. I've got all the limited editions, except I do not have the Dr. Teeth repaint tuxedo version. I need that one, please. Send it to Walter, care of the Muppets. And I also have an original print of Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, hosted by Kermit the Frog, the original one that aired on Hallmark Channel. In a nutshell, The Muppets is about this huge Muppet fan, me, Walter, who lives with his best friend since childbirth, Gary, played by Jason Segel, and Walter gets to go on a journey with Gary and his girlfriend, Mary, played by Amy Adams, and they go to Los Angeles. Now, Mary thinks they're going because it's their vacation and Gary's going to propose to her, but Walter gets to go, and he's all excited because he's going to tour the Muppet Studios. And upon touring the Muppet Studios, he stumbles upon a plot to destroy the Muppets. And so Walter, with the help of his best friend Gary, and Mary have to find Kermit the Frog and reunite all the Muppets to put on an enormous show to raise money to save the theater from ultimate doom. And I would tell you more, but I don't want to give away the ending.
That's why you don't know your lines. You need to read the script.
I improv, Kermit.
Well, I understand
I'm a comedian.
that,
I improv.
you know, there's a whole script that Jason Segel and Nick Stoller wrote.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. You didn't get your copy? You didn't get your script?
Jason wrote the script?
Jason wrote the script.
Oh, he's a funny guy.
Well, he is a funny guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
and you know, the
did you
director.
write any funny lines from me?
Well, of course, you have to read the script, and of course, it's important that you read the script because the director, you know, James Bobin, he is working from the script, and if you don't read the script, then you're not going to know what you have to do. It's all about the script.
Do you have a copy I can borrow?
We are so fortunate to have Amy Adams in the movie, playing Mary.
What a sweetheart.
She sure is.
Yeah.
She's wonderful,
Yeah.
attractive, talented.
Very attractive.
Yeah, very talented too.
Do you think she likes bears?
I don't know. I guess.
Kermit.
Yeah?
Be honest with me.
Okay.
How do I look?
Well, you look fine. I mean, you look great. I see you've had a shampoo.
The plot. That's a funny word, isn't it? Plot. Yeah. Anyhow, the plot of the movie is this. See, Kermit has to reunite with all of his friends. See, we've been apart for a long time, and we have to get back together to save the studio. Yeah, the Muppet Studio. I didn't even know we had a studio, but evidently we do, and it has to be saved. There's this frog, you see. His name's Kermit. He's a frog, he's green, he has this funny thing around his neck. Anyhow, he's a nice guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy, and he's a friend to everybody, especially to this bear. I'm a bear. Yeah, and my name's Fozzie. And I like to tell jokes among doing other things. And yeah, he's my best friend, Kermit. And well, Kermit's a good friend to everybody. Is this movie big enough for me? Darling, I make anything big enough for me. If I'm in it, it's big. Yes, I believe that she is my stunt double on this. That's right, isn't it? Yeah? 3-time Oscar-nominated Amy Adams. She's doubling for me, right? Yeah. How would I describe Kermit? Well, besides being the love of one's life, He's a frog. He's green. And he's Trey Henson.
Kermit, he discovered me and decided that, you know, Miss Piggy was giving him a hard time. So he, you know, decided to get the next best thing. Or should I say, the better thing. And he hired Miss Boogie. Mwah! Kissy, kissy! Now's my chance to become, you know, a Muppet and actually take Miss Piggy's place. So that's why I'm here. Yeah, you saw All About Eve, right?
Isn't it great to be on location again?
Oh, I'll say. Hey, did you know the catering truck is open 24/7? I think I need to go back for 15th.
15th? What? So, Rizzo, have you worked with Jason Segel yet?
Oh, I sure have. He's a very giving actor.
He shared the spotlight with you?
Spotlight, schmotlight. He gave me half his lunch.
Oh.
Ooh, Amy Adams is in the Muppets film. She's bodacious. Chris Cooper is gnarly to the max, dude.
I'm Scooter. I'm the gopher. Not technically a gopher, but I'm a gopher like, you know, go for coffee, go for tea, go for the costumes, go for, you know, the laundry, go for the dry cleaning. It's huge. It's going to be a huge blockbuster, I hope. Yeah, well, it's big. We have lots of celebrity cameos. Well, you know, Jason Segel is in it, and he wrote the movie and is starring in it. And Amy Adams, she's great. It's been fun working with her. Oh, the dance numbers are fabulous. Yes, we worked with a wonderful choreographer, Michael Rooney, and they're just big, epic, old-time, old-fashioned musicals, and lots of singing and dancing, and had so much fun doing it. Yeah, we did one on Hollywood Boulevard, and I think we had 200 dancers hired, and I had to call each and every one and hire them and do all their paperwork. Oh, it's just exhausting thinking about it.
What's the movie about? Oh, about an hour and a half.
Oh, wow, for sure.
Yeah, see what I did there?
Good one. That was a good one.
Constantine is sort of the world's most famous villain, and he's very notorious, which means people write notes about him. And he's kind of the bad guy of the movie. He speaks with this strange sort of mid-European accent, nothing at all like me. He's a little like me. You will notice his collar is a bit different. He's a little stubbier, slight shade of green difference. But actually, he's a little slimier than I am. I have had such a great time working with our human guest stars. And it's always fun for me because they're so big. You know, they're big stars and they're much bigger than me. I mean, Ricky Gervais. How can you beat working with Ricky Gervais? He's always in a good mood, always silly, bringing fun stuff. And I think we will probably nominate him to be an honorary Muppet at the end of the film. That's been wonderful. And I'm so looking forward to working with Tina Fey. She's my old pal. You know, I was lucky enough to be asked to do a guest spot on 30 Rock at the end of their last season. And we go way back to Saturday Night Live. As most of my fans know, I am playing the part of Kermit the Frog. It is a role I was born to play. It's kind of an expansion on my own character. As you will note, I'm really not wearing any costume at all. It makes it very easy on the budget. I get my collar dry cleaned about twice a week. I have a couple of them. You know, stuff like that. Now, in terms of makeup, it does take some time in the mornings. I have to take the shine off, you know, being a frog. It can be a problem with all the lights. I reflect a lot of light, so, you know, just dull down the old wetness, keep the moisture to a minimum, and move forward. The whole gang is here. Everyone who could be here is. Fozzie Bear, my old pals here. You know, Fozzie and I have known each other for about 30 years since The Muppet Show. And, of course, we couldn't do a Muppet film without Fozzie. And, of course, Scooter's here. You know, he's helping out as always with his clipboard and trying to help me stay organized. Both on camera as who he is and behind the scenes, too. The great Gonzo's on hand. He's right here with us. He's got all of his chickens, including Camilla is here. And, of course, Miss Piggy's here, and she's looking lovely. She changes costumes 4 times every scene, which can be tough on the budget, but she looks beautiful. I should also say, for all the fans of our last movie, Walter's back. Walter is now just a part of our Muppet gang, and he's very helpful to the plot of the story, moving the plot along. And all the guys are with us, and it should make a wonderful film.
What's it like working with the human cast? You mean like Ty Burrell, Tina Fey, Ricky Gervais? Ricky Gervais is human, right? Yes, well, I actually prefer working with humans. Yes, or at least other actors with opposable thumbs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they can open doors by themselves, they can pick up props, it just makes life a lot easier. I don't care if Tina Fey has a dozen Emmys and half a dozen Golden Globes and SAG Award too, huh? Yeah, I don't care. I've got at least twice as many awards as she does. I may get mine at the thrift shop, but they're mine. I bought them. Working with Kermit is always a joy. Although on this movie he is a bit moody. Yeah. One day he'll be his normal, soft-spoken, gentle self, and the next he'll be barking out orders and acting like he's, I don't know, like an evil villain. I have done a lot of research in preparation for shooting this movie in London. Yeah, I went online and looked up all the good restaurants to go to, all the good shopping, booked us on all the good tours. Yeah, this weekend Kermit and I are going to go to Stonehenge. Yes, very romantic. The best advice I can give anyone who wants to be an actress like moi is to go see this movie as many times as you can afford. Yeah, and study it very closely, and but most importantly, go see it, and pay full price.
That's what's so fantastic about the Muppets. You know, the guys you see on screen, those are the guys in real life. I mean, Kermit's always who he is. That's why he's such a great role model, you know? He's just this, I mean, he's like this hugely famous frog. And the Electric Mayhem, the greatest rock band in the world, those guys are they're just regular guys. I mean, they're just like you'd expect them to be. You know, so they're always off jamming together. And, you know, Kermit's just being Kermit, keeping us all together. Although, I will say that Kermit hasn't been around as much. You know, I haven't really been working with him yet because we haven't shot the scenes that take place in the Gulag. So the scenes we've been shooting are all with Constantine, who, quite frankly, gives me the willies. Is it getting colder in here? Maybe we shouldn't talk about Constantine so much. More singing and dancing, more great songs by the wonderful, talented Brett McKenzie, and sung by the amazingly wonderful, talented Muppets. You know, I don't actually get to sing a song myself in this as a solo in this film, but you know, give some of the other guys a turn. And just the music is incredible. People, if they liked the music in our last movie, they're going to love it in this film. I think audiences are going to love this film. It has got so much to recommend it. You've got incredible songs. You've got these huge song and dance numbers. You've got action, adventure, explosions. You've got jumping from moving trains. You've got intrigue, espionage. You've got the crown jewels. You've got exotic locations. God, I can't wait to see this film. Woo! Whoa, I say. Ow! Sorry, I get a little carried away when talking about another Muppet movie. Phew!
Well, one of my favorite parts of the film that I got to do was the running of the bulls. And Salma Hayek worked with me on that. It was really fantastic, although she's a little bit the worse for wear. But she's healing. Are you kidding? Tensions? There's no tensions between the Muppets, except for one. You know, that's just a given. You know, and I can't mention her name. You know, other than to say that she has bristles. Oh, it's always great to work with Kermit. He's just such a good collaborator. He draws the best out of you. You know, you feel like you're giving and he deserves it.
The Muppets go on an international tour. Yeah, and we see the world. And so we get to go to London, and we get to go to Germany, and where else we go? Spain. So, you know, it's win-win. We're doing a movie and getting to travel. Oh, well, you know, without Kermit, we wouldn't get anything done. You know, Kermit's kind of like he's kind of like the glue that holds us all together. He's like the green froggy glue that holds all the Muppets together, you know? Well, you know, the movie is everything. It's got comedy, it's got music, it's got drama, it's got action, adventure, and it's got Ricky Gervais. It's pretty good. Tina Fey, Ty Burrell. I know, and Miss Piggy. I wish she wouldn't stand over my shoulder.
Well, Kermit and I have been having an ongoing conversation for a very long time now about how to raise the culture and dignity of the Muppets. I've decided that it is a pointless cause. Yes, I play an American, more specifically, a representative of America, and its greatest export, counterintelligence. Yes, I play a CIA officer. I just have to complain about one thing, and that is the actor that I have to play opposite of. Oh, he's this Frenchman named Ty Burrell. Oh, he is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot tell you the things that come out of his mouth. I can't understand him half the time. What is that? He's not French? He's American? Why does he speak in that funny French accent? He's acting? Acting. He's acting like a nincompoop, that's what he's doing.
I am world's most dangerous frog. Yes, I escaped from Gulag and put Kermit Frog in my place. Because I am very clever. I use number 2 to help me find crown jewels. We fool the Muppets into thinking I am Kermit Frog. And I cannot tell you the rest. You'll have to wait to see movie, yes? Am I friends with Muppets? No, I am here to fool them. The one that I fool the most is the pig. You know which one I speak of? The piggy. Oink oink. You know her, yes? Yes, I fool her most. I flip over other one named Scooter. Flip him. He deserve it. He touched me. I have worked with number 2. Yes, his name is... it will come to me. Let me... I only know him as number 2. He's okay. He is very big movie star, yes? Yes, I am number 1. Ray Liotta and Danny Trejo are teddy bears. I go up to them on first day of shooting. I give them big bear hug. I say, come here, little Danny Trejo. Come here, little Ray Liotta. Yes. And then I bend them to my ways. That is what being number 1 is all about. You see? Ah, Tina Fey, yes. Tina Fey, I like, yes. She has little taser gun that I enjoy from time to time.
Before the Muppets were stars, they were struggling actors. Now some of their never-before-seen screen tests. Okay, I Love Lucy, Ricky, screen test, take 1. Name, please.
I'm Kermit the Frog.
All right, would you go ahead?
Okay, Lucy, what have you done with little Ricky? Traded him for a hat to William Holden.
I guess now he's William Holden the baby. Ah, get it?
Que su esposa está muy loco. Q saben.
Lucy!
What happened to the Itsy Bitsy Ricky? Swapping him for the fedora?
I hope you don't mind. I put that little joke in there. And...
I didn't hear a joke.
Yeah, you were shooting good and Victor's splaining, you betcha.
Okay, that's great, thank you.
You have got some splaining to do.
All right, thank you.
Excuse me, but what is splaining?
It's Cuban, really. It's okay. Okay, thanks so
I
much.
can do it again.
I don't think that's...
I can do it faster, funnier.
No, it's not necessary. But thank you. Next. Before the Muppets were stars, they were struggling actors. Now some of their never-before-seen screen tests. Streetcar Stanley screen test, take 1. Name, please.
Kermit the Frog.
Great, Hermit, go ahead.
Okay. Hi-ho, Stella.
Next.
Yo, Stella, baby!
Next. No.
Give her the Stella!
Okay, I don't think the Bergman thing works.
Oh, Estelle! Estelle?
No, wait a minute, it's Stella. It's Stella.
Stella!
Okay, the props aren't there. Oh, they're not. Nailed down.
Stella!
Bye-bye.
Stella! 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 Stella!
What are you doing? No.
Stella! Stella!
Take this guy off me.
Sorry, Stella.
Before the Muppets were stars, they were struggling actors. Now some of their never-before-seen screen tests. Yoda screen test, take 1.
Ah! Hey, you seek Yoda!
Mighty Jedi Master, is he?
How you doing? You're looking for this Yoda fella, right? Well, I can help you with that. How's about we grab some chow?
He is mighty Gemini Master, okay? Strong in him the force is, okay?
Yoda! Yoda!
Of course, any yahoo can read a script. I'm improvising, you see. It's called acting. Maybe you've heard of it.
Strong in him the force is this supposed to be like this?
Next.
These ears don't fit too good, okay?
That's all right.
Yoda! Jedi Master Yoda!
Thank you. No.
Thank you. Too much talka, not enough waka, yeah?
No.
I could be taller again.
Next.
Unbelievable. No skin off my back. But good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you'll do just fine without me in your little space movie, huh? Hmm?
Let's see who's driving this old tub anyway. Oh, the cat in the hat from the wubbulous world of Dr. Seuss.
Rosie, I'm hurt, my dove. Driving this tub? Well, you're talking to me, and this cat in the hat is going out to sea. So sit back, relax. I'm driving the ship. Hey, crank up the party. Go enjoy the trip.
Now listen up, cat. We gotta go.
Hey, it's time to move along with the show.
And this boat is cool. It ain't no jitney.
So let's throw it back to the beautiful Whitney.
Oh, you good cat.
You better.
You're good.
Tickles. Oh, hey there, guys. Good morning. Welcome to some behind-the-scenes stuff here. It's 4:30 a.m., and I am here in the makeup chair, and I'm about to have some prosthetic appliances prosthetically applied by Paul, and that will transform me into the young version, the 12-year-old young Kermit, back to where I was quite a few years ago. I want you to see this when we're done, but it's going to take a while, so you might want to come back, but we're going to get started. This is interesting.
Yeah, can you open your eye a little bit?
Oh yeah.
We'll put your contact in.
Ta-da! Here we are 3 hours later. I have been magically transformed to young Kermit. Okay, folks, let's go make a movie! Yeah!